Hi, today is Wednesday, October 4th, and I am so excited for today's video because I have two Scentsy orders from the past few weeks that I'm going to be unboxing, and there's one item in particular that I have been waiting years for Scentsy to come out with, so I can't believe it's finally here. I did have to wear a special villains shirt and kind of redecorate my background for the occasion, if that gives you any idea of what I'm super excited for, but there should be a lot of other new goodies in these boxes that I cannot wait to see and share with you. So I am going to open both of these boxes and I'll be right back. All right, so from the regular catalog, I did pick up one bundle and that was 3 wax bars plus a warmer. So these were just a few bars that I needed backups of, and I was actually completely out of Luna, and this is a scent that I have just been craving, especially in my bedroom. I love this scent. This is a catalog staple. This is just a very nice, light, sweet, feminine, perfumey scent. It's really, really pretty, and it's really nice for all year round. I find that sometimes I have a hard time picking out scents for my bedroom in the fall and winter, and that's why I wanted to pick up a bar of Luna. I've just been craving this and think this will be really nice in my bedroom for October, so I will definitely get some good use out of that. And then, believe it or not, I was actually all out of Johnny Appleseed, so I did want to pick up a bar of this one. This is just such a perfect, clean, crisp, sweet apple peel scent. It's one of my favorites for the kitchen and kind of my open concept area. I love this one all year round as well, so I wanted to get another bar of that one. And then the last bar that I picked up in this bundle is a bar that I haven't purchased in a long time. I might have a partial bar of this floating around somewhere, but it is apple and cinnamon sticks. And in my last haul, I actually got some scent packs in apple and cinnamon sticks, and it made me want to get a fresh bar. And this is just such a nice scent. This actually reminds me a lot of the old Yankee Candle pumpkin wreath. They haven't made that for several years, but this is kind of a woodsy pumpkin with a little bit of apple and some kind of fall spices. To my nose, I feel like I actually get a little bit more of a kind of white woody pumpkin than I do a lot of apple, but this is a really nice combination of apple, pumpkin, and oak. So really, really pleasant. The reason I haven't reached for this a ton in the past is that it has been really, really strong for me. And if I'm not careful, this is one that can kind of give me a headache. So I'm going to kind of proceed with caution, but I have just really been craving apple and cinnamon sticks. And I'm actually really excited for this warmer. So this is a new warmer for the fall winter catalog. This is the Mod Scentsy warmer in Sage. And this box is tiny and this is very lightweight. And my intention for this warmer is to have this kind of be a travel warmer, and I think that this is probably going to be perfect. First of all, this box is very, very small. So here it is next to a bar, and this seems like it is smaller than a standard mini plug-in warmer box, so I'm actually really, really pleased with that. And like I said, I'm excited to see this warmer, so let me get this unboxed. So it has the little instructions, and then there's the cord on top. And this is a different kind of cord for us here in region 1, at least. It unfolds and the warmer is down in there. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. This is so lightweight, very, very lightweight. It almost feels like nothing. So I'll actually have to be pretty careful with this warmer. I find with some of the lightweight warmers, even if you pull a little on the cord when you're turning them on or off, they tend to want to slip off. So we'll have to be really careful with this one, but it is very lightweight. It is plastic all throughout, so that's different for Scentsy. And this is a different type of on-off switch than we're used to, so very different. This is a 6-watt warmer, so it's probably not going to be the best performing warmer of all time, but I think for traveling like in a hotel room, this will probably be perfect. And I love to take warmers and wax with me when we travel, and I think this will be really, really nice because I won't be as worried about this one getting broken, and it's a very lightweight, and like I said, The box doesn't take up a lot of room. So yeah, I don't think this will be an everyday warmer for me, but for travel, I think this will come in really, really handy. I'm really interested to see how the throw is going to be coming out of a plastic dish. I don't know, especially in a 6-watt warmer. So time will tell. We'll have to see. If you have tried one of these warmers already, I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on this warmer. All right, so let's jump into some of the LTO items that I picked up. I went back and forth on whether I was going to pick up this next collection, but I can't let a Scentsy bar go by without smelling it, so I decided to go ahead and get it. This is the Open Plains Scentsy bundle, and it comes with 4 wax bars that are kind of inspired by weathered leather. So I was a little apprehensive because I cannot stand weathered leather in any form, but some of these scent descriptions sounded interesting. And like I said, I am just kind of excited to smell them. So in this bundle, we have Wide Open Spaces, Under the Oak Tree, Hometown Cowboy, and Countin' the Stars. So I have the scent descriptions pulled up here, and I am just going to go through and read them off. So the first one that's listed is Under the Oak Tree, and Scentsy says, aged woods whisper above a layer of worn leather, mellowed by hints of crisp apple. One of the reasons I'm really apprehensive about leather scents is a lot of times that leather note comes across as very plasticky to me. So I'm interested to see how these ones will smell. So Under the Oak Tree, aged woods, leather, and apple. Oh, okay. Not as leathery. Oh, no, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so on the bottom, this actually does smell like leather. I don't think weathered leather smells like leather. I think it smells like plastic. But there's something about this combination that really does make me think of like a new pair of boots or a leather belt or wallet. There is kind of an authentic leather note to this one, but there's also a little bit of lightness, I think, from the apple, and that actually makes for a really good combination. It's actually a very kind of clean, crisp note. Let me break this one open. Interesting. So I actually kind of like that combination of like an authentic leather with a crisp apple. It's a subtle apple. It's not in your face. It's not too tart. It's just enough to almost smell a little like perfumey in the background and to kind of tone down the leather. So this is actually interesting. It's not bad. I could see me warming this maybe in a bathroom or in our downstairs family room in an office. So I actually think I will give this one a try. So that is Under the Oak Tree. All right, next is Hometown Cowboy. And Scentsy says, dark suede and aged leather saunter down a dusty avenue lined with black mahogany. So this one sounds like it might be a little more deep and rich. Ooh, so actually, this one smells more cologne-y. So I think the mahogany in this one, instead of coming across as like a real authentic woodsy note, this one is definitely coming across as a body care cologne type note. But not too bad. So I think if you like scents, kind of like sheer leather, mystery man, business casual, those kind of cologne-like scents, you'll probably like this one. It smells like aftershave, cologne. Not too bad. All right, next up is Countin' the Stars. Scentsy says, a nighttime breeze of juicy strawberry wafts over fresh leather studded with twinkling white woods. So a lot going on here. Strawberry, which is interesting, leather, and white woods. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes. So I do smell the strawberry, and this one has that kind of plasticky leather note. Ooh, this is weird. This is weird. So this is like almost the same kind of strawberry that's in sugared strawberry. So like a very fruity, sweet strawberry. But then you do get that kind of plasticky leather note. Let's break this one open. It's a cool color. It's kind of like a gray color. Yeah, I get a lot of strawberry. So it's kind of like a masculine strawberry. Very interesting. I bet this one will kind of tone down when it's warming, and maybe the notes will blend a little bit more together. But interesting. Yeah, this is kind of like maybe a masculine version of coastal strawberry, a masculine version of sugared strawberry. Really, really interesting. I don't get a really sharp cologne note in this from the woods, but the leather is there that's making this have kind of a layer of richness. But again, it is coming across a little artificial, a little plasticky, and the strawberry could be doing that too, because I think strawberry is kind of a hard scent to replicate in home fragrance without it smelling super artificial. So that one's interesting, not my favorite. And then finally in this collection, we have Wide Open Spaces. This says, glimpse a brilliant panorama of white leather sweetened with sugarcane and a splash of cozy vanilla. So this could go a few different ways for me. I'm interested to see how this smells. It's a really pretty color too. If you have ever had Quiet Grove, it's kind of that same color. Whoa, okay, this is different than I was thinking. This is interesting because the sugarcane and vanilla mixing together almost smells like coconut to me. This does have kind of a rich, suede-y quality that makes this kind of feel like warm and cozy a little bit. So this kind of smells like a warm, cozy coconut leather scent to me. The sugarcane and vanilla definitely is coming across a little coconutty. When I broke it open, there is kind of a sour note that's coming out that I hope will go away when this is warming. And it also is coming across to me a little bit like Play-Doh. So I'm gonna have to see how this one warms up. It definitely is interesting. It's not bad, just interesting. So this collection actually surprised me. None of these really smell like weathered leather to me, which is a good thing. And these are actually pretty sophisticated, well-blended scents. The ones that are most surprising to me are the ones that I thought I would like the least, which are Hometown Cowboy and Under the Oak Tree. These are both really, really pleasant. So Hometown Cowboy, definitely kind of a cologne-like scent. I think if you kind of like the NFL scents that have come out, you will like this one. So that's actually really pleasant. And Under the Oak Tree is surprisingly pleasant. Now, I am getting that kind of authentic leather scent, but the apple in this makes this very unique. And I think this one will be really interesting for the fall. So I'm actually excited to try that one. I also like Wide Open Spaces. This one is very sweet, warm and cozy. There's a note in here that's smelling just a little off, a little kind of sour, a little like Play-Doh. So we'll have to see how that one warms up. And then Counting the Stars is just coming across as very odd to me on cold. This doesn't smell like pink leather because that also had a strawberry note. This is like in your face strawberry. So kind of an interesting combination, but I definitely will give all four of these a try. Again, if you have tried any of these scents or had a chance to smell them, I would love to know your thoughts on those. All right, something I am very, very excited for. holiday bricks. So I do have 4 of the 5 bricks here. These will be available for purchase on the 16th of October. And these are so cute this year because they are Christmas tree shaped. So very special, very cute. I got 4 of the 5 scents, and I actually have a bar of the returning 5th fragrance. I'm just not a huge bakery fan, so I knew I wouldn't go through a whole brick, but I did want to give you my thoughts on the bar. So I did have a chance to smell these bricks when I went on a tour of Scentsy home office a few weeks ago, but I literally only had about 3 seconds to smell each of them. So I'm very excited to get to visit these again. 2 of the scents are returning fragrances, and then 3 are brand new. So I am going to start with the returning fragrances. This one is Candy Apple, and the label has this kind of gold foil. So let me see if I can get it so you can read it. This was previously called Winter Candy Apple, and Scentsy says this is tart green apples with a sweet candy accent. And I did have several bars of this. I actually just warmed my last bar of this the other day. This is a very kind of tart green apple, and they have said that some of the bricks might come broken or have like a crack in them just because of the shape of the wax, but this one is intact, so that's good. And yeah, this is a very tart, sweet green apple. So I like this scent. It is kind of a middle of the road candy apple scent. Very straightforward. It is tart, it is sweet, it does smell like green apples to me. I think this will be a nice scent to have if you are looking for something a little more fresh for the holiday season, if you're kind of over the really spicy scents or tree scents. If you're just looking for something fresh and fruity, this is a really, really good option. And I also love green apple scents around Halloween, so I might bust this brick out a little bit sooner. Something interesting I'm noticing on the packaging, this is actually a sticker with the weight of the brick. And I think there had been some controversy on whether this was the same amount of wax that you get with a traditional brick. And I think maybe the original packaging showed that it was the same, and then this new packaging shows that it might be just a little bit smaller than a traditional brick. So just something to point out. And the other returning fragrance is Cozy Kitchen. So we actually saw this in the Hugga collection a few years ago, and Scentsy says, warm up to a blissful batch of warm oats with brown sugar and a spicy cinnamon swirl. So to me, this is kind of a quintessential sweet, spicy bakery scent. You do get this kind of buttery oat note that makes this feel very bakery, but I really like the addition of cinnamon that's in here. It does smell very warm. It's the same kind of cinnamon that you get in like churro churro. And then the brown sugar does make this feel a little bit more deep and rich. So I think if you like bakery scents in general, you will like this scent. This is, again, just kind of a good middle of the road, spiced, sweet bakery scent. So really warm and inviting, and maybe I will actually warm this season. All right, and I'm really excited for the new bricks. First up, we'll talk about Forever Flannel. And Scentsy says, get comfy with soft lavender, warm sandalwood, and an inviting touch of bergamot. It's a really pretty baby blue. So let me see if I can get this open. And this one is not broken, so that's nice. And I remember when I smelled this at Scentsy, thinking that it was kind of a toned down version of Fluffy Fleece. I've decided that I don't like Fluffy Fleece. It's just a little too much for me. It's a little too musky, but this one is actually a really nice kind of toned down version. I really like the soft lavender. This isn't a sharp or biting lavender. It really is soft. And then you do get that kind of warm sandalwood note. On the bottom, I'm picking up a little bit more of the lavender and then a little bit more of the brightness from the bergamot, but this is actually really, really nice. So I think I will definitely like warming this one in my bedroom or laundry room in the fall and winter. I definitely prefer this one to Fluffy Fleece, but I think if you like Fluffy Fleece, you will also like this one. This one does feel a little bit softer to me than Jammy Time, probably not quite as strong as Jammy Time, but I think if you like those types of scents, you will like Forever Flannel. All right, I remember really liking this one when I had a chance to smell it. It is Orange Spice and Everything Nice. And Scentsy says, freshly brewed winter orange tea with hints of mulled spices and vanilla bean. So this is a rich orange color. Let me see if I can get this open. They're kind of tricky to open. And this one does have a little crack in the wax at the top. But this is very, very nice. I think if you like scents like Mandarin Moon or even Wassail Wonderland, you will like this. It is a fresh, juicy orange with just a little hint of those kind of mulling spices. It's not overly spicy, and I don't get a ton of cinnamon from this. So again, I think if you like those kind of spiced orange scents, you will love this one. There is kind of a sophisticated note to this that I think is coming from the orange tea that just kind of elevates this, makes this feel very rich and sophisticated. Really, really nice. But yes, I think if you're missing scents like Mandarin Moon or even like Rise and Sunshine, you will really like Orange Spice and Everything Nice. Another kind of nice break from the really heavy scents that we can have in the fall and winter. I think if you're looking for something a little fresh and palate cleansing, this will be a really, really nice option. So I really, really like Orange Spice and Everything Nice. And then finally, this was my favorite when I smelled it at Scentsy Home Office. This is Holly Jolly Cider. And Scentsy says, warm apple cider infused with cinnamon stick and a whiff of evergreen. So I'm so excited to smell this one again. And this is a pretty kind of bright red color, kind of cranberry red. And this one is not broken, so that's nice. Ooh, yes, this is really nice. So you do get that kind of spiced apple cider, but again, not too heavy on the cinnamon. I can pick up cinnamon in here, but it's not overwhelming. And the evergreen kind of cools this scent down and kind of makes it a really well-rounded holiday Christmas type scent, because you get the spices, you get the apple, and then you get the evergreen. So this is just a combination of everything that I love about kind of Christmas and holiday scents, and I am really, really excited to try this one. So I think this is my favorite. Orange Spice and Everything Nice is my second favorite. Candy Apple is probably my third favorite. And I actually am excited to try Forever Flannel. Again, I think if you like scents like Fluffy Fleece, you will like this one. This is very, very soft, kind of a soft, warm, fuzzy, sweet lavender take on laundry. Really, really nice. So I actually like all of those. And I do like Cozy Kitchen, but again, I'm just not a huge bakery fan, so that's why I haven't really reached for this one. But I think on the right, very kind of cold, late fall day, I think that I would definitely enjoy warming that. So that is Cozy Kitchen. All right, and last but not least, I did get a few items from the Villains release. So I did pick up a few bars. I actually got these in 2 separate orders. So I originally placed an order with a 3-pack, and then I just placed an order for an individual bar. So I did get 3 of my favorite of the Villains bars. This is Evil Queen, Just One Bite. And Scentsy says, the temptation is too much to resist when poisoned apple hidden deep in forest woods blends with warm cinnamon and menacing black molasses. So to me, this is a really nice kind of deep, rich, spiced apple. The black molasses note has always made me a little nervous when I read that, because I am not a huge fan of scents like molasses or maple, but luckily I don't get a lot of that from this. To me, this actually just smells kind of like a slightly deeper, richer version of Jack's Obsession. So if you're missing that scent, I think that maybe you should try this one and see what you think about this one. But this is just warm, rich, spiced apple, and I really, really like it. So I did get 3 bars of that. And then I picked up 1 bar of Ursula Poor Unfortunate Souls. And Scentsy says, an alluring potion of wild blackberry, scarlet raspberry, and bubbly goji berry wrapped up in vengeful vanilla silk will leave you spellbound. So I only picked up 1 of these. To me, this just doesn't smell like a really fall or Halloween type scent. It is very juicy, very fruity, very berry. I get a lot of kind of like a very juicy tropical berry, and I think that's probably coming from the goji berry. But yeah, this definitely does smell like a blue berry scent. And then the other bar that they brought back with this villain's release is Dark and Devious. Now, I did not pick up this bar with this order. I actually had this in my stash. I do not like this scent, but I did want to quickly share my thoughts on it with you. So Scentsy says, brooding black pepper, star anise, and cinnamon stir up a plot with smoked absinthe and ancient hemlock. And I remember when this one first came out, I was so excited because this sounds, you know, very deep and mysterious, but really all I get from this is kind of a weird woodsy maple scent. To me, it comes across as very like sticky, sweet, almost like stale maple, and I just cannot do this one. So I'm surprised that this is even still in my house because I do not like this bar. But I did want to kind of share my thoughts on that one and tell you kind of why I passed on getting more of that. I am very surprised that they brought back Dark and Devious instead of the Maleficent scent. It seems like they would have just brought back all 4 scents. So that makes me wonder if maybe they're going to do something special with Maleficent, maybe a separate collection. I hope so, because I actually really liked that scent too, the Maleficent Mistress of Evil. So I hope that we'll see that one back one day. I also picked up a 3-pack of scent packs in Poor Unfortunate Souls. So we're actually getting ready to go on a trip to Florida next week, and I was trying to think of a good scent to bring along because, again, I like to bring warmers and wax with me when I travel, and I also like to put scent packs in my luggage. So I was trying to think of an appropriate scent for Halloween time, but also going somewhere warm and tropical. And so I thought that this scent would be perfect. So that's why I picked up this. I'm planning on taking a few cubes of this plus this new little warmer. So I will report back and let you know how that goes. And then I'm planning on putting these scent packs in our luggage. We are planning on doing a day at Disney World. So I thought that this would be a perfect scent to kind of tie everything together for an October Orlando trip. So I'm excited to pack with these. And then I also picked up 1 fragrance flower, and this is in Evil Queen Just One Bite. So they're now packaging the flower and the oil separately, and I am going to go ahead and open this and get this started. So the packaging is really cute. The boxes are a little different. So for the Wilted Rose fragrance flower, you see the poison apple there, and then the box that has the fragrance oil in it has the evil queen herself there, probably looking in her mirror. So let me get this open. I just love the packaging on this. Okay, I got the plastic wrapping off of this bottle. That plastic is always so hard for me to get off, but the design on this is really, really cute. So you have the evil queen, the poison apple. I love the colors on this. And then you do have the little silver top that you can put on. Now, something that was surprising to me about this fragrance flower is I thought the oil was going to be black because this is a wilted rose design where the flower is supposed to kind of change colors from a vibrant red to kind of a deep, almost black red, but it looks like the wick itself is black. So I think as the flower soaks up the oil, it's going to take up that black color and turn the flower itself kind of a black color. So interesting how they did that. And there is a little piece of the paper tape on here, so I am going to try to take that off. Okay, this is a little harder to get off than usual. I wonder if it's because of the black dye. But I am making a mess of this. All right, and the instructions do say to remove the paper tape from the end of the wick, but it's kind of coming unraveled a little bit. So I am going to put that in. I wrote the date that I opened this on the bottom so that I'll be able to tell how long it takes this fragrance flower to use itself up. And then I am planning on displaying it with my Halloween display back there. So really cool. I'm excited to see this rose wilt. All right, and the grand finale, the thing I am most excited about in this haul is a new warmer. This is the Disney Villains Just One Bite Poison Apple Warmer. I have been waiting for a warmer like this to come out for years, ever since they first launched the Villains collection. I think it was back in 2020 when the original Villains collection launched. And I remember thinking back then that a poison apple warmer would be perfect. And so when I saw that they were actually releasing it this year, I knew I had to get it. I got on the second this was available to order because I didn't want to miss out. I think that it is still available, but I'm pretty sure that this is my favorite licensed warmer ever, and I cannot wait to see this. So first off, before I open it, the packaging is really cute. It has the evil queen and then her witchy form there. This is actually really spooky packaging with the evil queen. Oh, love it. Love this attention to detail on the packaging. And then as you open it up, it says, "Go on, take a bite." Super cute. So I actually did plan some Halloween decor around this warmer, and I did go back and rewatch the original Snow White, which was really fun because it's been a while since I watched it. So as I am unboxing this, there are two kind of screens that we take out first. So one is solid red, and then one has the evil witch. And you can put both of these in. You can use one at a time, or I guess you don't have to put them in if you don't want to. But then we've got the green dish on top. Just thinking about it now, I need to order a replacement dish because this is a very specific and unique dish, and I would hate if something happened to this and I didn't have a replacement. So I think they are on back order, but as soon as they're available again, I will order one. And then this does have the number 4 on the bottom there. So you can see the evil queen in the bottom of the dish. So cool, so cool. And then there it is. Oh my gosh, I am so excited for this. I think this is just a perfect idea for a warmer. All right, it has a black cord. And then I believe this is a 20-watt light bulb. There it is. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Like I said, I think this is my favorite licensed warmer of all time. This is just so cute. They did such a good job with this. So I am first going to put the light bulb in. Yep, and this is a 20-watt light bulb. And then, like I said, you can kind of play around with these screens. So let's see what this one looks like. And it does come with some special instructions on how to put the screens in. So I think you just kind of tuck it down, and there are some cutouts for the cord down there. So I think you just kind of set it up like that. And then of course we will look at this warmer all lit up. And then that screen has the witch with the apple. So cool. So I'm actually going to put this one in as well. So I just slid that down in there. I'm guessing that's how it works. And then the dish, there is a little notched cutout for this part of the dish. So you just line that up and it sits in there perfectly. And I am just in love with this warmer. This is so cute. I cannot wait to get it set up. So give me just a minute and I'm going to get it plugged in and we'll take a look at this all lit up. All right, here's the warmer with just the red sleeve. So just a really eerie glow. I really like that. And here it is with the red sleeve and the evil witch. That's really cool. So you can see the apple. You can see her scary face. And it is coming across as a very red, spooky, eerie glow. Here it is without any sleeve. So you can see the bulb in there. I definitely like it with at least one of the sleeves. And then here it is with just the Evil Witch screen or sleeve. So you definitely get some more color there. And you can also see her when it's off. So I think my favorite is having both of the screens or sleeves in at the same time. Yeah, I think this is my favorite combination because it looks like just a plain old poison apple. And then when you turn it on, you see the Evil Witch. So I absolutely love that. I love the colors. Like I said, I got a few spooky Halloween things to display with it, but I absolutely love this warmer. So thank you so much for watching. I would love to know what you've picked up lately, and I will talk to you next time.